Hey guys and gals of YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Blunt here, and I was did some shorts at my local Target store, and I don't think I'd put this in a short, but they did have a Coruscant Gunships, quite a few of them actually. It's really great to still see it on the shelf, and I remember how hyped up everyone was when this coming out. And to this point, I still stand by. I do like the cool colors, I like the stripe. I just like the look of it. Sturdy ship. It does have a carry handle like the 2013 one does, and that really is necessary on these big builds. Guys are big. It could be a lot bigger, and that's what's missing with this. It doesn't have a massive feel. You pull back here to open up these doors, and the problem is right away, the door is a big single build, and that's wrong. This towel on top on this side right here likes to move because it only has a single stud. It's kind of stripped. I don't believe there's any accessories at all, really. It does have a few areas to put spaces. This particular one does have a Coruscant figure. I stuck it down on the front. Not sure why. Probably during the build process, I was probably maybe just messing around. There he is, laying there. Canopies are pretty basic with a very basic tile. It reminds you of like something like not RoboForce, but like maybe Sparius. No missile launch on top, but it is opened up kind of like would be more accurate. It's a good looking model in many ways. I think it's too small. I mean, it's so small that this handle is actually hard to use because, frankly, it's too small. Anyways, but I like the colors, and it's a cool enough build. I just think that the community would have paid more to have something bigger. So there was the earliest one, which is a little bit fragile, and then there's a 2008, which is my personal favorite, and then there's a 2013, which probably is the best one. But I like the Clone Wars one because it's sealed like that one. And here we are, and it's massive. And you got your back to tank, you got the build in the front, you got the speeder, which this one doesn't have any of those, except it does have a back to tank. Because you're seeing by these dark stains, it almost looks like I got the wrong panels on here. That's massive discoloration. There's a channel on YouTube, I think it's called Hoovie's Garage. He's always talking about buying the cheapest this or the cheapest that, like cars. So this was the cheapest 2008 Gunship on the internet. And we got a commander here who, of course, can double for a pilot. I think I have a proper pilot somewhere. He might be in the other one. I actually have a plan on building this into a mock. That's where the Geonosis mock comes in. I got a gunner back here. And because you got two types of nose art, shall we say. And one, the Twilight, and then this guy here. And I thought it'd be cool to have both of them, and then you could have like two, and then maybe have a different one to do it like Geonosis mold. But the problem, of course, is that this is not the right gunship for that. We want the 2013. So it's all right to have an extra gunship. So that's why I didn't go forward with this. Best part, they grab this one just right here at these tabs here. This also has those cool little drone builds. Goes into here. Got two of those in there. Got the detail of these flick fires up here. It's really cool. This build on the back is cool for the gun. There's a bit of movement here. They did fix that in the 2013s. And best of all, the doors open as a two-piece, which as it should be. And of course, that's where the speeder, I think, would go back in here, but I don't have one, so, you know, just the way it is. Set this thing down before I drop it. These two panels lift up on top. Pull out the back to tank. This was partially here. Had to restore most of it. Should we put a new victim in here? I guess not. And just slap this thing down. And like so. It's a really great build. It was the cheapest one on eBay at the time. It was missing a bunch of parts, but I was able to piece it together. I did find that these dark red pieces often are quite fragile. And yeah, but it's been a great adventure, and I had a great time with it. Learned a lot about the build, and I learned that I just like this massive feel. It took me a long time to piece it together, and I just came to really love this sturdiness. And that's why I was a little disappointed when, you know, that one came along. But I like the colors, and just like Lego, and just quick comparison, not scientific, not professional, just a person's opinion, and happy to have the two models sitting right here, so why not? But anyways, y'all stay safe. Till next time. Ciao, let me know what you're doing. Ciao. Bye.